Everyone, it's SG1Fan234777 here. I just finished watching the new latest episode of the Doctor Who, Rogue. Honestly, on a scale 1 to 10, it's a -6. It's a turd fest, as I call it. Or I just finished a podcast giving my full review on it. So if you want to listen to that, I'm going to post the link down below. But either way, what I was saying in my podcast is that the whole system of the episode was just terrible. Okay, the beginning part where the one guy was quarreling with the other one, complaining to him like a little wussy about his sister's honor or whatever, and it just was stupid. And the other guy's like, well, I could off you if we do a duel. And then because the creatures honestly were stupid. They made me think of the Wraith a little bit, the way it like sucked the person dry just to get their essence to look like them. It reminded me of the Wraith from Stargate Atlantis, honestly, but they were more over-dramatic. They were kind of drawing attention to themselves. These creatures were drawing too much attention to themselves because of the lightning that they released. That gives way too much attention to yourself. So, and it bugged me that the Doctor and Ruby were dancing the way they were, because he wouldn't have been allowed, being they said it in 1813, because I am a bit of a history buff myself. Him as a black man would not have been allowed to be anywhere near the white people, even if he was using his stupid little psychic paper saying he was a Dutch from somewhere. They still wouldn't have believed him, because back then they were not very it was a societal thing, so they kind of changed everything. It kind of ruined the history. And then the Doctor found this one guy, he calls himself Rogue. That was, oh my gosh. The dude kind of somewhat dressed like Captain Jack Harkness a little bit. You kind of got the reference to Captain Jack Harkness with the jacket color. If you looked at the dark blue and how it kind of came down a little bit. And how he took the Doctor to to his ship, and the Doctor started fiddling around with his sonic remote. We're going to call it a remote, not a sonic screwdriver, because that's what it is. It's a remote, not a sonic screwdriver. He played a song, and the Doctor was dancing to it and all that. It was just stupid how the Doctor used... I'm glad they finally used the psychic paper. The psychic paper needed to be used because they hadn't used it in any of the other episodes. I was wondering if they just took that continuity right out. And that how they had that psychic ear device to help them with dancing and everything. It was just, it's like RTD shoved this up his butt and then pulled it right out and then served us turd. It's like complete turd. And and then to have the creatures do like cosplay, they'd be better off in the 21st century going to Comic-Con to cosplay, not 1813. It's so stupid. They could have gone dressed as themselves, and they would have been accepted in Comic-Con. Why 1813? 1813... They even got offended by one of the guys. He says, I will not wed creatures from hell. he and I will not do wedlock for creatures of hell, or something like that. And the way they went and just bashed the show, and the Doctor used the song from Gene Wilder's. I don't know if you guys remember, the Gene Wilder. He sang the song "Come with Me and You Will See a World of Imagination" from the original Willy Wonka. That, oh my gosh, was that was just terrible. How they had that reference in there, I did not like that, and that how the Doctor is now completely gay. It it's ruined the show's continuity big time. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. But and how they had those things. I mean, one, they're too flashy because they're showing off the lightning, so it's giving away their position. That would draw attention to people. So you don't want to draw attention if you're sucking the life out of someone. I mean, 1982's The Thing did better. It absorbed you and it didn't get all flashy. It, there's ways you could shapeshift. The SG1. I forgot to mention this in the podcast. I didn't mention it in the podcast, but there were these creatures in SG1. In the episode was called Foothold. Season 3, I think, season 2 or 3, somewhere there, and because they were looking for the Harcesis, I think. I can't remember, but the SG1 comes back, and there's these creatures that have these little dials that are yay big. They scan you, and then they turn to look like you. The little cloak, the shape-shifting devices. Those did it better than these owl things. Zap! Oh, I sucked your life out. I'm gonna cosplay to be you. What the hell? That's stupid. But anyways, let's pause the review here. Go check out at the very bottom link to the Bonfire Shop. I have 2 shirts that are Doctor Who themed. They're fan made. One says Sharp Scratch, and from the Villain Guard, and one says Fine Time. I can only follow the arrows. Go ahead and go check those out. And then there's other shirts. I just dropped some Napoleon Hill ones. I don't know if you guys saw the videos of those. But yeah, check them out. The link is down below. And check out my 53 books that are out. I'm having another hemp astrology book coming out. I have a hemp coloring book coming out. So check those out. I'll let you know when they're ready. Yeah, link down below for that. But overall, when okay, I thought it was established in the beginning of the episode when the guy used the triangle thing on the Doctor, and he couldn't get him to go loose, so he indicated that the Doctor was stuck. But what bugged me is how when Ruby got stuck, the guy went and shoved Ruby out of the way. Well, why don't the others try to push themselves off to escape? That's a weakness in your trap. You're stupid. And the guy goes, "Come find me." And the Doctor kind of kept the ring the guy proposed to him with and put it on his finger. I liked how by the way, the Susan Twist, I liked that. I forgot to mention that. I liked the Susan Twist, how she was in a painting. So what is Susan Twist? Are we having another like Clara? Is this like Clara? Are we seriously having like with Moffat's Clara? Because it looks like it. Susan Twist is the painting, the mom. It seems like we're having another version of Clara. Now, they overall, I just think the show's going down. I think the ratings are going to be dropping at least another 300,000 viewers, possibly. But I'll try to keep up with these reviews. But check out all that, link down below. Check out my other videos and subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like. Thank you.